Hello, friends, and welcome to Sunday School.
Every move I make, to the right first. Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Woohoo! Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Woohoo! Singing waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? 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 Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Woohoo! Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Woohoo! Singing waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? 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 Na 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 na.
Hey, good morning, Sunday School students. I'm Ben Geiger, the parent of Gracie and Gwen Geiger, and today we're going to take out our Spark Bibles and we're going to read the story of Jonah and the big fish. If you want to follow along with me, we're going to start on page 190. It'll look like this. So I'll give you a second to grab your Spark Bible and turn to page 190 so that we can read along and enjoy this story together. I'm excited to share this intriguing story with you. I hope that you can find a good lesson to learn as we learn what happened with Jonah and the whale. I hope you're on page 190. We're set to read. One day when Jonah was minding his own business, God spoke to him. God said, "Jonah, I want you to go to Nineveh and tell the people that I know they aren't living the way I want them to. I want them to change their ways." Jonah may have started with the right idea, but once he started walking, Jonah began to think about what a long walk it would be to Nineveh. Jonah thought, I don't really want to go to Nineveh. I'll go the other way. God will never know. So Jonah walked and walked away from Nineveh. When Jonah got to the sea, he paid to get onto a boat and take him even further away. Jonah yawned. All that walking made me tired, so I'm going to take a nap. Jonah curled up on a pile of rope and fell asleep. But God saw Jonah. Whoosh! God sent a strong wind that tossed the ship to and fro. The sailors were so afraid that they started throwing things overboard and making the boat lighter to save themselves. The sailors worried. What's going on? They woke up Jonah. God's mad at me for not listening, Jonah said. So throw me overboard. And they did. Suddenly, the sea was calm again. Look out, Jonah. Here comes a big fish. Boop, boop, boop. The fish swallowed Jonah, and Jonah sat inside the dark, smelly fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah prayed, "Help me, God. I'm sorry." Finally, the fish spit Jonah out onto the beach. Trudge, trudge, trudge. Jonah went to Nineveh. He told the people what God had said, and they believed him and changed their ways. God was happy that the people of Nineveh were now living as God wanted.
So we've just heard the story of how Jonah tried to run away from his responsibilities, tried to get out of doing what it was that God asked him to do. And I wonder how many of us, you and I, have tried to run away from our responsibilities and get out of the things that we've been asked to do. I remember one time when I was little, my mom and dad went out for the night and we had a babysitter, and my mom had asked us to do the dishes before we went to bed that night. But we were having so much fun with the babysitter that instead of actually washing and drying the dishes, we just stacked them up by the sink, and it made the kitchen look a little bit more neat. Well, Mom and Dad came home and they weren't very happy with us at all because we didn't do what they had asked us to do. I don't know, maybe you get asked to take out the garbage, or maybe you have a homework assignment and you just don't want to get it done, and so you avoid it and avoid it and avoid it all day long. There are lots of ways that we avoid things that we don't want to do. Maybe because we don't like them, or because it's too hard, or maybe because we're scared. Whatever the reason is, here's what's awesome about this story about Jonah. No matter how far he tried to run away from God, guess what? God was still there. God was still listening, and God was still giving Jonah that chance to do what needed to be done, to tell the Ninevites that God wanted them to change their ways. And so it's so great for us to remember that no matter what, no matter how far we try to run away from God, we can't get away from God, because God is always right here, always loving us, always speaking to us. Will you pray with me, and we'll just say thanks to God for that today. Loving God, we thank you that no matter what, you love us. No matter how far we run, you are still there. No matter where we go, you can hear us, and we can hear you. Thank you for being our loving God. And all of God's children said, Amen. You have a great week. I love you, and so does God.